all good. Okay. We are going 3 rounds and we're going to go 10 good mornings, 10 banded deadlifts, and then we're going to go 10 banded pull aparts. So we go wide for good mornings. We'll see how this feels. I should be decent because that was holy yoga or hip openers last night. So we're going to do 10 of these. And then we're going to take our band and we're going to step on our band. We're going to chalk up a little bit, put our weight back into our heels and ground into our feet, and bring our shoulders back. And we're going to do 10 banded deadlifts. Okay. Then you're going to take your band and you got a choice. If you want to go pull aparts here, you can pull apart 10 times here. If you want to go overhead and maybe do a little pull apart up and over, you can do that too. Okay. Whatever feels best to you and whatever works for you. All right, friends. Good morning. Good morning. Let's start off with good mornings. We got 10 of those. We're doing 3 rounds. Yeah, 4 of my girls taught last night and they all did major hip openers. So like I'm not sore today. I was super sore last night. Who's sore from the tempo squats on Monday? Oh, I am. All right, friends, kick this off. Okay. Look at my, I need a wireless mic, like a more wireless mic. All right, friends, this is gonna be similar to Monday because I figure why not keep the tempo going, right, this week? So instead of tempo squats today, we're doing tempo deadlifts. So it's gonna be a 3, 2, 1 with a down with a 1 second hold at the bottom. So you're gonna start at the top of your deadlift. That's where your count starts. So if I grab this and pick this up here, I start at the top, my shoulders are back. I kick that hip back, 3, 2, 1. Now my weight is heavier, so I can bring it to the floor. If I was using a lighter weight, like here's a 12, I would go 3, 2, 1, and I get to about ankle, about right above my ankle, hold for a second, and then come back to the top and squeeze. So it's 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. So can be done with a heavier weight, can be done with a lighter weight. It's just depends what you got, right? But you want to feel this in the hamstrings. You want to feel the tension in the hamstrings. You want to keep your ribs in and not have a rounded back, okay? That's exercise 1. So that should take about 50 seconds each time you do just that exercise. Exercise 2, we're going 8 flies. So you're going to kick that hip back a little bit and you're going to come here. Okay. Now I don't straight arm flies. As you can see, these are 12s, a lot harder than bent elbow and here. So when I'm bent elbow and here, I'm focusing on core and squeezing my glutes and almost coming parallel, like I could go flat on the floor like a pancake. Okay. 8 of those. Then you got 10 presses. Now you can do single arm presses. You can do half kneeling. You could do all the way down to the floor. If you got heavier weight, you might want to go from the floor. Okay. And then the last thing you're going to do, and you're doing 10 presses, is 8 by 8 plank dips. So you're going to come to your mat and we're little plank dips. Now you want to think about not just going to the side, right? Keep your core engaged. Ooh, those will warm you up quick. So 15 minutes. I want you to think about, like we did on Monday, take your time to get through this, work form, because the next part is the sweaty part, right? Next part's the sweaty part. So this part, 15 minutes of fun. 15 minutes of fun. We just have to remember to slow it down on the tempo. So I'm using like a 52-pound kettlebell for deadlifts, and then I'm going to use 12s for flies and 20s for presses. So you go whatever works best for you. Remember, you can break up reps if you need to. So if you're like, oh, I can only get 5, do 5, take a rest, do 5 more. Okay. Here we go, friends. Let's start working out. All right. Here we go in 5, 3, 2, 1. So nice and slow. 3, 2, 1 down. And you can barbell it too if you want, Andy. So focus is really keeping that core in, grounding into your whole foot, kicking that hip back. And if you do 10 or 3 seconds down, 1 second hold, 1 second back up, should take you about 50 seconds. We are about 50 seconds in. Ooh, this is why you felt these amazing legs of yours yesterday, or probably yesterday, and being a little sore. Nice, Katie. Nice, Sarah. 8 flies. So it's 10 deadlifts, 8 flies, 10 presses. Now presses can be any which way you want them to be. I'm going to go to the floor. Sarah, something I want you to try because I know you're on the floor. She's looking at me. So check me out quick, Sarah, because you're in the move. I want you to. So watch my arms. Hopefully you can see my arms. So you see how I'm out like this, right? Bring the elbows in just a little bit, kind of like a triangle, right? Bring it up, bring it back down here. Okay, you see that? It's going to be a little less pressure on your wrist where it should be. So it's kind of like you're angled like this. Yep, like that. And like that. And then, yep, and then you press. Yes, how does that feel? Let me know when you're done. Good. She's like, okay, it's good. It's just sometimes it's just little adjustments of how we place ourselves and how our body feels. You got 8x8 plank dips. And this part is not about speed. So it's okay if we go slower in this part. Goal is like three to 5 rounds we're looking at. We're 3 minutes in. You got 15 minutes total. So you have plenty of time. We will sweat in the next part. Well, we'll sweat in this part too. Sarah, do you feel that tension coming out of your hamstrings at all at the very end? Okay, I want you to not bend your knee as much. So everything else looks good. So think, push that hip back. And when you want to bend your knee, don't bend it as much, just a tiny, tiny little bit. Keep that tension in the hamstrings. Stand back up. Because you want to think about pushing your butt back, butt into the wall. Yes, you feel that in the hamstrings. That's where I want you to go. Yes. Yes. Perfect. Sarah knows I ain't picking her apart. I just fixing the little things. Nice, Michaela. Here you go, Tara. Nice, Katie. Nice job, guys. We're coming up on 7 minutes. So know that you are just keeping a pace. That's our goal. Pace, good form. Challenging weight if we got it. Break up reps if we need to. There you go. Now slow it down, because I know in our head we go 3, 2, 1, and we think we're going really slow. So just think slow. I'll count this round out. 3, 2, 1, 1, 1. Halfway. 3, 2, 1, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. So when you use a medium to heavyish weight, what it does is it forces you to keep your ribs in, get your glutes will engage and your hamstrings will engage, and you got to keep those ribs in so you don't feel it in the low back and not let your shoulders round. So you're keeping this position nice and tight with a weight in your hand. So that makes you strong, makes you stronger. That's for sure. Tempos are awesome to work for that, especially if you don't have like heavier weights to choose from. Tempos are the best way to go. Coming up on 9 minutes. Nice job, guys. Should make it through 3 or 4 of these. Max probably 5 or 6 if you're moving fast, but hopefully, nice, Katie. Nice, nice and slow, Katie. I like it. Whoo. There you go, Sarah. Nice, Michaela. Michaela has not lost her deadlifts. You haven't lost your groove, Michaela. She's been biking, though. I know that. She's been biking. That's what my kid's getting ready to do again. I got to get his bike fixed. He's going back for, well, that'll make you happy, Michaela. He's going back to bike team. He's going back to the bike team. And I'm really excited about it. Whoo, we're coming up on 12 minutes. Coming up on 12 minutes. Nice job, guys. We're under 3. I'm in my 3rd round of this. I think it's 3rd, maybe 4th. Maybe it's my 4th. Two minutes. Minute and a half. Nice job, guys. Nice, Katie. Nice, Sarah. Nice, Tara. Keep it up, Michaela. Keep it up, Andy. Minute left. I'm going to spend the last 9 minutes doing deadlifts. This is also a good place to reset. And if you feel like your shoulders are coming forward, bring them back and down. Put the weight back in the heels, but also grounded into your big toes. Keep those ribs in. 20 seconds. Five, 3, 2, 1. Haha, my app. Is it hot in here? Is it you? Ooh, that's after this next one for sure. Okay, grab water if you need it. I know the app said 45 seconds for this next part, but I changed it because I didn't want 45 seconds. I wanted 20 or 40, 20. Okay. All right. Now, if you don't want to swing in this next part, you don't have to. Okay. So I want you to do what feels best for you, but remember that we're going for 40 seconds. Okay. So you get a couple options. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to swing. If I need to scale this, you can scale this. There's 2 ways you can scale it. You can scale it to a deadlift to high pull, or you can just scale it to a deadlift. So what am I doing? I'm going to be here. Shoulders are going to come back. My weight's going to come back in my heels and my toes. My shoulders are up. I'm looking up. I'm gazing like across the room to my floorboard. I'm going to keep this puppy as close to me as possible. So I hinge my hip back, bend my leg, and look at, bam. My legs are what move this puppy, okay? Let's say I don't want to swing today, or I'm not feeling it. You can go deadlift to high pull, or you just simply deadlift, high pull. Deadlift, high pull, right here. You don't have a kettlebell? Same thing. You can deadlift to high pull, or you can swing. Woo! That's exercise 1. Haha. Exercise 2. You will come to you have 20 seconds, basically, come back to your mat. We're gonna walk it out, and we're gonna do a plank get up and walk it back. Sarah, you're just walking out and walking back. Take out the plank get up if that bugs you, okay? So we're walking it out, down, up, walk it back. You don't have to stand up, okay? So walk out with a get up at the end. Last thing you got, bicycles. Oh yes, we're coming to the floor. You get to go here until the beep goes. And when the beep goes, we come here. So 90 degrees, get your core on that, engaged in the mat, and then you're coming here for 40 seconds. So, you need to alternate a deadlift at all or a swing. You certainly can. Are we ready, friends? As ready as we're gonna be? Okay. All right. 40 work, 20 rest. We start on deadlifts, either fast deadlifts. Oh, my bad, I didn't show you that. If you just want to deadlift, you can just simply deadlift, just no tempo in it. If you don't want to swing or a deadlift to high pull. Okay, here we go. 40 seconds in 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So use your glutes, use your legs. The weight should float up to about shoulder height. Shoulders stay back and down. So imagine at the top of your swing, your shoulders are the best plank that you can be. 10 seconds. Rest. Whoo! Plank walkouts to a get up. This one's gonna make us sweaty. I'm already sweaty. 5 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Walk it out. Do a get up. Walk it back. Don't forget to breathe. These don't have to be fast. These I'm just trying to find my breathing. Halfway. Nice job. Seconds. 3, 2, rest. We go to bicycles. And you're already down to your mat. Look at that. You time it right, you end up on your mat, almost on your belly. Okay, we're going bicycles, friends, in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Again, these don't have to be fast either. Think about not interlacing your hands behind your skull. Think about keeping your throat open so you can breathe. Keeping your back pressed onto that mat. You need to just hold. You just hold in that 90 degrees of the legs. Pressing your core into the mat. 10 seconds. We stand back up. We're back to swings. If you need to deadlift, you most certainly can. Adjust wherever you need. This is round 2. We're going 5 rounds. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Ground into your feet. Think sit, stand, and ground those legs into the ground like you're becoming part of the ground. 10 seconds. Nice, Tara. Thanks, Michaela. Rest. Whew. You should want the rest right now. Plank walkouts do not have to be fast. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Walk it out. Plank it up at the end. Walk it back. This is where I'm sneakily getting a stretch into your hamstrings. Because when you walk it back, if you send your heels back, so I'm in a plank, I'm going to step back up to a straight arm plank. I'm going to send my heels back and then walk my hands back. And I get a little stretch in those hammies. Woo. Rest. We come to bicycles. Just enough time to get our breath back down to where we forget about those swings till we get back to them. Woo. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Set up your bicycle. If you just need to hold, you simply hold and press your back in. Poke your core if you need to. Make sure you're breathing. Halfway. 10 seconds. You got this. 3, 2, 1. You're back to swings. Woo. Round 3, friends. You got this. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Core stays tight and braced the whole time. Should be feeling some hamstrings. Whew. Hopefully your glutes, you should not be feeling this in your low back. If you're feeling this in your low back, then we need to look at movement. You're probably either rounding a little bit, keeping the weight too far in front of you. Whew. Walk it out. Halfway, friends. We're over halfway to the circuit. 10 seconds. Rest, coming to the floor. You're doing awesome. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Set your bicycle up. Set it up before you move. Activate all those muscles before you start to move. Halfway. Rest. Whoo, round 4. Round 4 of swings. 10 seconds. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Ooh, so we want to go this way so I can show you guys from the side. Seconds. 3, 2, 1. Whoo. If you feel like, because sometimes it's really easy when we swing to rock back on our heels. If you feel like that, or because it happens sometimes, really ground into those big toes. So you're getting into your whole foot and not losing balance. Here we go. Whoo, walk it out. Halfway. You got this. 10 more seconds, and we go to bicycles. And we got one more round and a short little finisher. Rest. Whew. Bicycles in 5. Here we go. Set yourself up, get those glutes slightly gently squeezed. Keep them that way. Keep your core engaged and pressed into the floor. Keep breathing. If you need to, you just simply hold, almost like you would a dead bug hold, except I have my head and neck up. Whoo, rest. That'll make you sweat really fast. Whoo, our last round of swings. This last round of everything. Then we got a little finisher on our mat. 20-second goes, 5 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Halfway. You got this. Two, 1. Rest. Nice job, you guys. No swings after this. Swings are done. That's cardio right there. Woo. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Walk it out. Do a get up. Yeah, I'd much rather do kettlebell swings for 15 minutes than running. That's just me. I wore the appropriate shirt for it today. My sloth running team shirt. Because that's how I feel. when I run. And I used to run track. 10 seconds. But I'm sure, as you guys can imagine, I was the sprinter. I was not the distance. Rest, bicycles. I was your 4x100 meter racer. How fast can I get out of them blocks and how fast can I get done? I was not a distance fan. Sorry, Tara. Here we go. Last round on bicycles. Though that didn't stop my coach from making us run distance, even though I didn't have to run it in races. Oh. 'Keep it up. 3, 2. Whoo, you can stay on your mat. Well, I reset this timer. Whoo, is it hot in here? Yeah, it's hot in here. It is hot in here. Okay, this is going to feel so fast because we're going for 20 seconds. We're resting for 10. We're doing 3 rounds. We're going to knock this puppy out. What are we doing? So here's my sloth running team. Like, yeah, that's legit. That's for sure. I'm always on this team. All right, 20-10. So what are we doing? We're doing mountain climbers and a plank hold. So it'll be mountain climber as fast as you can. So as fast as you can for that 20 seconds. And then rest. I'm going to rest here. And then we're going to come forward and we're going to find a solid plank. And then we're going to come back and we're going to mountain climb. Mountain climb plank, mountain climb plank. Sarah, you good or you need to modify for mountain climbers? You're good, sweet. All right, friends, let's rock this out. And our Wednesday workout is done. Here we go, 5 seconds. We are hardcore mountain climbing into 1. Here we go, mountain climbers, fast as you can go, that you can maintain for that full 20 seconds. Remember, we were 40 in this last circuit. We're only 20. And you're holding a plank after this. You get to rest hard for 10. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Go wherever you want to go to rest. I'm going to child's pose. Here we go. 2, 1. Find a plank. Just a plank. So we'll check in those hips, make sure they're not too high. Press those shoulders back and down. Press into those forearms. Drop those hips in if they're too high, but not too far. Rest. We're mountain climbing. We are mountain climbing. Here we go. Let's go. Keep that pace for 20 seconds. Best you can. This is round 2. We're only doing 3. Leave it on the mat. Come on. You can do it. Keep breathing. 2, 1. Rest. Here we go. Finding a plank. Find that hold. Just find the hold. You need to go knee down, go knee down. Just keep the ribs in. Keep your butt gently squeezed. We only got 1 round after this. 2, 1. Rest. You got your last mountain climber coming up. Last mountain climber. Here we go. Let's go. Last mountain climber. You got this. Keep going. 10 more seconds, and all we got to do is hold a plank. 2, 1. Rest. We have one plank hold left. You guys are amazing. You did a lot today. Here we go. Find the plank. Last round. If you got time, then you can hang quick in a pigeon or any stretch for your lower body, and or if you need an upper body stretch, maybe you need a little thread the needle, a little cat cow. Maybe you need to go back to the bands. Woo, rest. So if you want a little stretch out of the arms, take a little stretch, take a little breath. Just take a moment to just, whoo, my breath's up there. And switch the other side if you haven't already. Take a little stretch. Nice job, you guys. Bye, Tara. Have a great day. I'll see you on Friday. Whew. Bye, Andy. Have a good one. Oh, my goodness. Nice job, guys. Michaela, you have to let me know how sore you are like next week. Bye, guys. Have a good one.